How's it going, everyone? The Trout91 here for a Black Ops 1 commentary. Talking about glitches. Now, last week, this game finally became backwards compatible and you could play it on the Xbox One. The video I put up last week was from the 360. I know, I feel like I've lied to you. I've done you wrong. I've mistreated you boys. But it was on the 360 because it took so long to actually come out on the Xbox One. And I had plans in the evening. I couldn't actually play it. And then I was going off to Sweden. For those of you wondering why I went to Sweden, there is going to be a vlog on Friday. Hopefully, I can get it done and uploaded for then. For you guys to see exactly what I was doing. But I was a busy boy. This month has been so crazy busy for me. Been working my ass off. Doing the freelancey stuff. Commentating here and there. Doing production there and then. It's been a hectic month. And you know what it's like when you're working freelance and you don't have a full-on, full-time job. You basically, if work comes your way, you have to take it. Because you never know when your next amount of work can come. And some people will be like, oh my god, that sounds like a terrible way to live your life. But it's not too bad. It's enjoyable to be able to work so few days of the month and then for the rest of it, doss about and do whatever you like, play games and things. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Although it kind of leads into the next thing. So, obviously, I've been working freelance. This past week, I'm working night shifts doing production stuff around Counter-Strike. And it's made me really tired. And I've actually had time today, because we're not starting till later on in the evening, to actually get on and play some games. And I know it's been a little while since I've uploaded a video, and I apologise for that majorly. Now, I kind of thought there were glitches in this game, because this is the first time I'm playing it on the next-gen Xbox One backwards compatible doodah. So I thought there was a couple of glitches wrong with the game. I remember one particular game I seemed to have multiple UAVs that I could call in. And then in this game, I actually thought that I lost a Blackbird, which I didn't. Just because I'm so tired, I'm not noticing that I'm stacking up UAVs and not calling them in. And in this game, I actually called in the Blackbird earlier than I expected. But it kind of got me talking about on Twitter. At the time, I hadn't really watched back the games, which again is just me is me being careless, and I should really look back on these things before I start jumping to conclusions. But I was so adamant that, I mean, why would I just miss UAVs? But I started saying on Twitter, there's glitches with the kill streaks. For some reason, I'm getting multiple UAVs. I'm losing out on certain kill streaks. But some people have actually told me that there are a couple of glitches that they're experiencing. Some people are saying that they are stacking kill streaks via other kill streaks. I'm not sure what that's about. So basically, some guy would be a chopper gunner and he'd manage to stack his kill streaks that way, which I'm pretty sure is not how this game works. You have to make sure that all your streaks come with your guns, which, well, for the game it's great, but it's kind of weird that that was happening to that guy. Some people were saying that their HCXDs were disappearing when they died, or they were losing kill streaks once they had died, and they weren't quite working out in some ways. So it sounds like there are a few bugs with the backwards compatible version. I have found, like, on a couple occasions that the game seems to stutter a little bit. I had stutter in the 360 version purely because of the console lag. If you don't know what console lag is, basically every time you're playing, every now and then the console will like stutter, and it would kind of cause this couple of seconds of freezing where it'd kind of be like a PowerPoint presentation. You'd be standing still, then it would move a little bit, stand still, move a little bit, stand still. But I have noticed it doesn't play the smoothest. I guess that's just down to the fact that it is backwards compatible. And what you're about to see here is the world's worst chopper gunner. It just was absolutely trash for me. I could not get people for some reason. But it seems like there is a few bugs and glitches going on in the game, especially when it comes to kill streaks. I'm not too sure why that seems to be the case. I am tempted to go back and start playing this on the 360 if that kind of stuff keeps happening, or it happens to me. I guess you can't always expect stuff like this to be perfect, although if it's backwards compatible and it's coming and reading off the disc, I'm not too sure why exactly the actual console itself would cause the problem. At the end of the day, the disc is exactly the same, the game's the same, it's just playing through a different console, a different system. It's still loading the same stuff. I don't know. I'm not a technical genius, so obviously I can't comment on the things that might change that sort of stuff. I really don't know how I did kill this guy here. It actually really annoyed me how he killed me instead, but he ruined a perfectly good gameplay. It's still a decent gameplay, but it does seem to be that there's a few glitches going on. Some people were saying there are people who are invincible or invisible. I think that's just down to people modding the game on their console. Some people saying that they kill themselves and they reach level 50 straight away, but I think, again, that's another glitch that just comes from modding your console and all sorts of things like that. But if you have noticed any problems with this game, or glitches, or it doesn't seem to run as smoothly as you would expect, anything at all that's wrong, do drop it in the comments. I'm always interested in hearing your thoughts on stuff like this, and hearing anything else about the game that people might experience that I don't necessarily tend to experience. In this game, for some reason, my rank has actually disappeared, which I've only just noticed. I hope that's not a permanent thing. Oh, right, it's back now. So there you go. A few glitches seem to be rocking up in this game. But let me know if you've seen anything out of the ordinary. I'll catch you very soon. Peace out.